Hey guys, Wilbur here, and today I'm finally bringing you guys a high round strategy guide on the latest DLC map, Eisendrache. So I recently just got to round 62, and that's my highest round on this map so far, but I will be grinding to try and get to maybe 70, 80 if I can. But today I'm going to be taking you through a high round strategy, showing you what I use. This is personal preference on what actually I used to get to these high rounds. So this is from like 40 to 50 to 60 to even 70 to whatever round you want to get to. This strategy is really good, as I said before, personal preference. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you like this strategy? Do you even have a better strategy for me? Just comment it down in the comment section below, and I will be looking at that, and I'll be taking that on board and maybe even trying them out in future videos. But today I'm just going to be taking you through a strategy guide, and I'm going to be calling this one the Courtyard High Round Strategy. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, be sure to drop a like on it. Shows you guys really support my videos. Subscribe to my channel for the daily Black Ops 3 Zombies videos. DLC 2 I believe is coming up really soon, so I can't wait for that. So if you guys are down to see some videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's get into the strategy guide. So the first thing I'd like to mention is with this map, there are a lot of training locations. I've used about 5 in the past month, going for high rounds, trying to get the highest round, and this one is most effective. Now I'm going to be taking you through what you're going to need for this, and the first thing, of course, you're going to need weapons. For your main weapon on this map, you do have the option of getting one of 4 bows, which is the wolf bow, the electric bow, the flame bow, or the void bow. So I do suggest actually using the wolf or electric bow. I personally really enjoy the electric bow, as it gets you out of sticky situations and floats the zombies up in the air when you actually shoot your bow real quick and real easy. It's a really nice bow, and it gets you the maximum amount of points. And for a secondary, what I suggest getting is the KRM. You can go and buy this off the wall. Now I do suggest wall guns for any strategy, because when you get to the higher rounds, max ammos are very scarce out there, so you're going to need to go and buy ammo off the wall. So you're going to want to have that gun and then probably pack-a-punch it and get a double pack-a-punch ability on it. Now what I suggest is actually either Deadwire or Blast Furnace. Now in the gameplay I'm using Blast Furnace, as I have a lot of experience with it. I know what it does. I'm pretty sure I've got it down pat of what it actually can do. And with Blast Furnace, it does get you a lot of points, get you a lot of XP if you're playing online too, so that's a plus side. Now moving on to perks, we have 9 perks we can choose on this map. We can choose 6 on a location on the map, and then 3 of the perks that we have to go and buy are through the Wonder Fizz machine. As you can see in the gameplay, I have 9 perks, all 9 perks you can possibly get on the map, and I have this from about round 1 to round 62. Now if you don't have Perkaholic, as it is a rare gumball, you might have to have a perk combo. So what I suggest for your perk combo would either be Juggernog, Double Tap, Stamina Up, and Quick Revive, or you could switch it up a bit and have Juggernog, Stamina Up, Quick Revive, and then Speed Collar. As Speed Collar, you're mainly using your KRM, which is the shotgun I actually mentioned before, to either kill some zombies, to kill panzers, and to reload it does take a hefty amount. So by reloading faster, it makes everything a whole lot easier. But if you're a kind of person who wants to go in the power option, you will want double tap, as it makes everything a whole lot easier just to shoot your bow, to shoot your bullets. It just obliterates all the zombies. Now if you have time to buy extra perks, what I do suggest buying is Widow's Wine, as it gets you out of sticky situations. Because what Widow's Wine does, if you guys don't know, is when you get hit by a zombie, there's a blast of a spider web, and it traps the zombies in that, slows them down to about around 1 pace of walking, barely even that. It's just stuck in the web for a certain amount of time. I'm pretty sure that's the perk that got me to the high round that I got to, because I mean, getting trapped in corners, getting trapped in certain places is the worst feeling, and having Widow's Wine, it gives you the time to either swap weapon or even swap just anything you're doing to get out of that sticky situation. Now moving on to the strategy itself. This is a strategy that is fairly different to what I've seen a lot of people use. I mean, people do the Courtyard Strategy on Eisendrache, of course. I mean, it's a really good strategy, but with my strategy, it starts off a bit different. And how I started off in the gameplay, you can see that I start off in the church or the command center, and I go to one of these staircases. I do suggest the left hand side of the staircase as you walk in, because on the right hand side, zombies can come through windows and if you open the door on the right hand side, zombies can come through there too. So you want to start off there because all the zombies will be coming to you and only you, no one else. I mean, of course zombies will be coming to you the whole time or duration of the game, but if they're coming in one spot, and if they're not being spawned in from all around the map, only in that one spot, it's going to make everything a whole lot easier. So you just want to chill there for maybe about a minute or two and start shooting your bow, and then the zombies will start to die. And when you've killed a hefty amount, you just really want to go out of there where the courtyard is and actually train around there. Now the way you should probably train is by going anti-clockwise and going in a C formation, which means you actually don't go in circles, you're only going around maybe half of it, maybe a little bit more than that. And by doing that, that means you can't actually trap yourself with the zombies. Sure, zombies will spawn in from the staircase or from other parts of the map, but you're not going to trap yourself, and it's going to make everything a whole lot easier. Now once you've got a train up, you can either kill the zombies with your KRM, that is Pack-a-Punch with Blast Furnace, or your lightning bow. What I suggest is training them up a little bit more and getting a decently good train, and then using your KRM, because by having it with Blast Furnace, it's going to obliterate all the zombies, turn them into ash really, and it's going to make everything a whole lot easier. But if you're not too sure on that and you want to use your bow, by all means, that's maybe easier for you. But just don't waste all your ammo on the bow, as you cannot actually go and buy bow ammo off the wall, as it is a buildable. So I just suggest the KRM a little bit more, because you can actually go and buy ammo off the wall for about 4,000 points. It's pretty good, and it actually helps you in the long run. An extra thing you can add to this strategy, if you're maybe a little bit bored and you want to spice it up a little bit, is go into the purple room. And I call this the purple room as you do the void bow in this room, and that's how you actually get it. But just trade in there a little bit. It's next to one of the gobblegum machines, so if you want to go and hit up a gobblegum anytime, by all means go and do that. You see in the gameplay that I'm just trading in there a little bit, just because I feel like this could even work. So this is part of the courtyard strategy, but it just makes everything a little bit easier if you want to actually bunch up the zombies a little bit more, because they will come down the staircase if you have not either obliterated your train already. But that's seriously the actually strategy itself. So I'm just going to be showing you a little bit more gameplay and talking about the strategy. So with this strategy, it did take a while to get to the high rounds, as by getting to the high rounds, the rounds get longer and longer and longer. Something else I'd like to mention is killing the Panzer, because you do get the Panzer every few rounds. And by killing the Panzer, you want to have the best possible thing. So what I suggest you actually do is wait for the Panzer to spawn in, maybe shoot your bow at him for a bit and he'll actually float up in the air. Throw down your DG4s. This is one of the wonder weapons that you can build on the map. This is not a must-have to have in this strategy, but just throw them down and he'll start to float, and then either use your KRM, which is the shotgun with Blast Furnace, or your bow to kill him. It does take a while, but it's seriously worth it. I just don't trust myself with the death ray, as it's a bit tedious bringing him up there, and when I always go up there to bring him to the death ray, it does take a while and I do tend to go down. So the whole time I actually didn't use the death ray to kill the Panzer. I just thought I'd throw that in there because I get a lot of comments saying I always get killed by the Panzer, how do I defeat him easier? This is just a little thing that might help you. If it does, be sure to tell me about it if it actually helped you. But I know killing the Panzer can be really tedious. So that's pretty much the strategy, guys. If you keep redoing the strategy for a few amount of rounds, you will get to the higher rounds. You can go from 40 to 50 to 60, and I've seen people use this strategy to get to even like 70 to 100. It's some crazy stuff. It is like 100% foolproof strategy, so you can do whatever you want. And I just really enjoyed this map. I had a lot of fun actually playing it. I might even go for another high round attempt. I have no idea, but I just found this strategy was the best one for me. Now I want to know if you guys actually use this strategy. If you do and you think it's good, be sure to drop a comment in the comment section down below. And if you have any more tips and tricks you want to see, or even some you want to share with me, either go comment it down in the comment section, say, maybe try out this strategy, it could be better, or tweet at me at WilboHD. I'm always on Twitter, and if you send me some tips and tricks or some strategy guides, I might even look into them, and you never know, I could make a video on them. So this is my strategy guide. It's called the Courtyard Strategy. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to drop a like on it. Shows you guys really support. Subscribe to my channel for the daily Black Ops 3 Zombies videos. This is pretty much what I do on my channel. I like to share my tips and tricks, my strategies, and pretty much, just things that can help you to get to the higher rounds. That's pretty much it, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.